Okay, in this video we're going to give you a broad overview of the IDX search and the different features. So since we're on the home page, first I'm going to show you our what we call the featured listings rotator. The featured listings rotator is basically pulling in just your listings, so your sellers. You can also have it pull in your entire office listings. You can limit it to a specific style. If you've got a lot of listings, you can limit that down to, let's say, residential listings between 200,000 and 300,000, whatever you want to do there. So that's the featured listings rotator. Now, the property search itself, we've got your featured listings page. Now, both the rotator and also the featured listings page are really good for your sellers, your clients. They want to know that you're promoting their properties a little bit different than you are all of the other properties in the MLS. So you're really highlighting them, and so really good for getting those listings. Now the next thing is the property search. Now the property search comes in a couple of different flavors. One is the advanced search, which is what we're on right now. With the advanced search, you or your clients can get very granular and specify exactly what you're looking for. So if I'm looking for properties between 200 and 275,000, 2 bedrooms, 3 baths in a particular area, and so on, I can really fine-tune that search, and then hit search, and only those properties will come up. And obviously if I were to click on either the MLS number or the photo, the listings detail would come up. Now the other way to search for properties would be with the interactive map. Now with the interactive map, you have a great little map search here where I can focus down on a particular area, and then I can limit not quite as granularly as I was in the advanced search, but I can choose between residential lots and so on. Maybe I'm looking for 2 bedrooms, and maybe I've got a price range between 225,000. You can see that the map will rebuild itself, and only the properties matching that criteria will show on the map. From here, you also see that some of these are highlighted in blue and some are not. The ones highlighted in blue are your listings, so they're coming out of your featured listings. And you can see there's a key up here that says that. I can also use this to draw a particular area, and it'll get right down into that area. Now, once I find a property I'm interested in, I can click to get a little bit more information. From here, I can save it to my favorites. I can view that listings detail page, so if I click there, it goes right to the page that this listing is on. Or I can see the description from here, or get directions from where I'm coming from. So now the other thing, once I find a property that I'm interested in, let me zoom in here a little bit, and I can click on the satellite map, and I can get a little bit more, a better sense of where that property lies and what's around it. I can hit hybrid, and that's going to give me my street names. So that's the difference between interactive map and the advanced search. Just 2 different ways to search. Now one other thing, quick thing that I'm going to show you is that we've got 2 ways to offer a search to our clients. One is to have an open search, and that's what this is here. And that means that anybody that comes to your website, even if they're a brand new client and they don't know you, they just found you, let's say, on a Google search, they can come here and search for properties without having to give you any information about themselves. I really like this method because it makes it very easy for people to find your website, use it, and then come back again, and there are no gates in place before they can actually do a search. Now the other method would be to use same search, but we add a thing called client tracker. Now the client tracker means that before anybody can do a search, they're going to have to give us their name and email, and then optionally they can give us their phone number if they like. But they won't be allowed to search until they fill this information out. Now, there's different trains of thought on that, and you'll have to decide which one's right for you. My favorite is the open search. Just seems a lot more logical, and really I think if we allow people to search the website, and make it easy for them, they're going to come back again and again, and then eventually they're going to get a hold of me when they find the property they're looking for. So those are the two methods of searching, and eventually here I'll show you the actual search results. One more thing I want to show you, and that is Realty Watcher. And Realty Watcher is going to show up in several different places within the IDX. And what it is basically it allows someone to come in here, create an account, and all they need is their name and their email, so no password. So it's real simple to set one up. From here they can create automatic notifications, they can save their favorites, and with automatic notifications they can set things like, so I've got one here that has already been set up. If I wanted to create a new one, I could give it a name, so let's say lots, and I'm going to choose, instead of residential, I'm going to come down here and choose lots from this price to this price. Obviously there's not going to be any bedrooms, and maybe I'm looking in this area. And then I get to decide how frequently I want to be notified, either every day, every month, or every week, every month. And I get to decide, do I want all the listings, or do I want the new listings only, and what constitutes a new listing. And again, I'll go over this more in another video, but that's basically what Realty Watcher is. It's automatic notifications. Let's go ahead and do a property search. I'm going to go into the advanced search. So I'm going to choose residential, homes, maybe condos. That price range, this area, and that city. I'm going to make this real broad to begin with. Let's search. Now we get our search results. It looks like there's 34 that match that criteria. And again, you'll see that we're really calling out this Realty Watcher in several different areas. We really want to entice the users to sign up for Realty Watcher and get those automatic notifications, because that means your website and ultimately you are continually communicating with your client and showing them new listings, even when they forget to, life gets busy and they forget to check the website. A property that matches exactly what they were looking for comes on the market. We want to let them know immediately. So let's go ahead and click on a listing. I'll show you what the listing's detail page looks like. From here, I'll start up here. We've got a great little share widget where people can either post this to Facebook, they can share it, they can email it to a friend, and the different social media. So very handy. They can, again, sign up for Realty Watcher right here. They can go back and edit their search if they want, or go back to the results. You'll see that at the top here, and this is what we call agent branding. We've got your photo, your name, phone number, email, and we've got that at the top. We also have that at the bottom of every listing. And the reason is we want to make sure that the clients that come here never forget who they're supposed to be calling. So if they find a property they want, there's no doubt that's who I'm going to get a hold of. Now from there, this particular listing has what we call our YouTube syndication, where we syndicate all the listings into videos. Let me stop that here. We create videos from every property, and that is another feature that you can ask your salesperson about. But from here, we can click on the different images that were loaded into the MLS. We can also see a larger set of images if we want. We can just scroll that way, or if I'd prefer, I can see them in a slideshow version. So a great way to view the photos. Then over here on the right, we have additional information that's exported out of the MLS. Down here, we've got a QR code. The QR code, even though it's fairly small here, if you right-click it and say Save Image As, you can download that image and you can use it on your flyers, you can use it on your signs, and if someone were to zap that QR code with their phone, it would come straight to your website, straight to this listing. So very handy for having on your your flyer box that's on your sign. If you run out of flyers, they can always zap that QR code. And again, you just right click, say save image as, and you're going to download a much larger version that then you can print out and use how you want to. Now the toolbox here, we've got request more info. So if they click that, they can fill out this form, and it will tell you what listing they're looking at. That'll be emailed directly to you. They could request an appointment, and same thing, they fill out that form, that email goes straight to you. They could save this to their favorites, and they could also view their favorites. Now it looks like I just have one so far. Now the other thing, I could send it to a friend, I could view it on a map. Now also, one thing to note, that in the back end of the control panel here, which I'll show you in a different video, if this little icon is not in the right spot, if it's not located in the map in the right position, you can easily adjust that. And of course, we've got a mortgage calculator, and print a flyer, we've got your school information, and again, we've got this automatic notifications call out, because we really want your clients to sign up for those automatic notifications. That's money in the bank. And that is the basic anatomy of your search and your IDX search. I'm going to go ahead and do one. I'm going to add a couple more to favorites. I'm going to go to your featured listings. Click on one. And I'm going to save to favorites. Come back. Let's. In fact, I'll show you how from the property search. Maybe I choose to go interactive map even. I find one here, and I can save it to favorites right from here if I like. But let me show you that when I'm in the property detail page, and then I want to view my favorites, there's a great little feature. So here I've got those 3 listings, and you can see that this is a featured listing. So again, your sellers love the fact that you're calling attention to their listings. But if I want, I'm going to go ahead and choose up to 3 of these, and since I've only got 3, then I can choose an action. I can request an appointment for all of them, request more information, send them to a friend. Maybe I'm going to send them to my wife. Or if I need to remove one of them or 2 of them from my favorites, I can do that. But here's the one I'm looking at. Compare the listings. And it really is a handy little feature that allows them to compare the listings side by side, so they can determine which one suits their needs best. And so that's kind of a broad overview of the IDX search and the different features. And we'll have other videos that deal with specific items, and also we'll show you how to get into the back end and control a few features and how they work.